In the glittering world of Hollywood, where collaborations often spark lifelong friendships and mutual admiration, few bonds are as enduring and heartfelt as the one between Sean Penn and Julia Roberts. Their recent reunion for Variety and CNN's Actors on Actors series, marking the 23rd season of this intimate conversational platform, served as a beautiful reminder of how shared professional journeys can weave deep personal connections. As they sat down to reminisce, the air was thick with nostalgia, laughter, and genuine respect, peeling back layers of their illustrious careers to reveal the human elements that make their partnership so special. Sean Penn, the rugged yet profoundly sensitive actor known for his transformative performances in films like Mystic River and Milk, began the conversation by transporting everyone back to the vibrant, chaotic energy of 1980s New York. He vividly recalled the Mayflower Hotel, a once grand establishment that had seen better days but was buzzing with the creative fervor of the film set for the Pope of Greenwich Village. It was there, amidst the clatter of cameras and the haze of cigarette smoke, that Penn first crossed paths with a young Julia Roberts. At the time, she was merely Eric's little sister, as he affectionately put it. Eric Roberts, Julia's older brother and Penn's co-star in that gritty 1984 drama. Julia, still in her teenage years, was on the periphery of the production, a wide-eyed observer soaking in the magic of movie making. "You must have been a teenager," Penn mused, his voice laced with a mix of fondness and disbelief at how time had flown. Julia, ever the quick-witted charmer who rose to global stardom with her breakout role in Pretty Woman just a few years later, couldn't resist a playful retort. "Yes, I still am," she quipped, her laughter lighting up the room like the megawatt smile that has captivated audiences for decades. This light-hearted exchange set the tone for what would become a deeply affirming dialogue, one that highlighted not just their professional synergy but the personal milestones that have shaped them into the icons they are today. As the conversation deepened, Penn's admiration for Roberts flowed effortlessly. "I think you're phenomenal," he declared, his words carrying the weight of someone who has shared screens and stories with the best in the business. He spoke of how his late mother Eileen Ryan, a respected actress in her own right, would light up whenever Julia entered the room, a testament to the effortless warmth and authenticity Roberts exudes. But it was Penn's praise for Julia's husband, Danny Moder, that truly stole the spotlight. Moder, a talented cinematographer whose lens has captured some of Hollywood's most memorable moments, has been Julia's steadfast partner since their marriage in 2002. Penn, who has long considered Moder one of his favorite collaborators behind the camera, shared a delightful anecdote that underscored the depth of their mutual respect. "I remember him telling me you were doing a movie and Danny was hand-holding a camera," Penn recounted, painting a picture of Moder in the trenches of a film set, his focus laser-sharp amid the whirlwind of production. "He's focused on his work and getting in a corner," followed by the description, "That was the sexiest thing on earth." The room erupted in laughter at this vivid, almost poetic depiction of a craftsman at work, but beneath the humor lay a profound truth. In the high-stakes world of filmmaking where egos can clash and pressures mount, it's the quiet dedication to one's craft that truly captivates. Julia, beaming with pride, joined in the jest, noting that she and Penn share a love for Moder, a shared appreciation that speaks volumes about the couple's enduring romance and Danny's pivotal role in Julia's life and career. This moment of levity transitioned seamlessly into reflections on their more recent collaboration, the critically acclaimed 2022 limited series Gaslit on Starz. In this riveting retelling of the Watergate scandal, Penn and Roberts portrayed the tumultuous married couple John and Martha Mitchell, two real-life figures whose personal and political lives intersected in explosive ways. Penn's portrayal of John Mitchell, the staunchly loyal Attorney General under President Nixon, was a masterclass in restraint and intensity, earning him yet another Emmy nod. Roberts, as the outspoken and fiercely independent Martha, brought a fiery vulnerability to the role that highlighted the era's gender dynamics and the personal costs of power. Julia had previously lavished praise on Penn's commitment to the project during a 2022 interview with Entertainment Weekly. "Sean Penn is just the best in the game," she enthused, her words dripping with sincerity. "And he took it on with such predictable vigor. To watch him go through the transformation and so fully inhabit John Mitchell, and for us to talk about the Mitchells and their relationship, was a thrill for me." This mutual exaltation wasn't mere politeness, it was born from the trenches of preparation, the late-night script readings, the historical deep dives, and the emotional marathons required to breathe life into such complex characters. For Roberts, working with Penn was a homecoming of sorts, a chance to channel the unyielding spirit that has defined her career from her early days in films like Steel Magnolias to her triumphant return in prestige projects like Gaslit. Delving deeper into their shared history, the conversation touched on the serendipitous threads that connect their lives. Penn, who has navigated his own share of high-profile relationships and personal upheavals, found in Roberts a kindred spirit, one who balances superstardom with grounded family life. Her marriage to Motor, a union that has weathered the storms of Hollywood scrutiny, stands as a beacon of stability. The couple, parents to twins Hazel and Phineas as well as son Henry, have cultivated a life far removed from the red carpet frenzy, often retreating to their New Mexico ranch where Motor's love for the land mirrors his meticulous eye for detail in cinematography. Penn's anecdote about Motor's sexiest thing on earth comment wasn't just a funny aside. It encapsulated the raw passion that fuels creative endeavors. In an industry often criticized for its superficiality, moments like these remind us that true allure lies in authenticity and expertise. As Penn reflected on Julia's evolution from that teenage visitor on set to a three-time Oscar nominee and one of the highest-paid actresses of her generation, he marveled at her resilience. Roberts, in turn, credited Penn's unflinching honesty, both on and off-screen, for inspiring her own bold choices, like producing and starring in empowering stories that challenge societal norms.